Alrighty, so for today's adventure, we are going to go into the Johnson's Arch Trailhead. It is going to close for the tortoise season on the 15th of March until September, so we had to do it before it got too late. Today is March 4th, so we just have about another week and a half to hike it before it's closed for the summer. Alright, so we are on our way. Bailey and Brooklyn are yelling at me to hurry up, so this is me hurrying. So it's a pretty easily marked trail. It's got this lava rock that you're following. Beautiful mountains in the distance. A lot of the black lava rock around us. You see Bailey and Brooklyn up ahead making Mom hike alone. That's all good. This is part of Snow Canyon again, bordered by the black rock. So those are my daughters up ahead, barking like dogs, because they're silly. So the ground kind of got a little bit rocky. Not terrible, but you know, just want to make sure you watch your step. I almost died a minute ago because I tripped. And I'm a dork. Along this trail is all of this cool black lava rock. Brooklyn and Bailey. A little more lava rock, but it's pretty deep and black. And oh, it looks so neat. Come across more of this black rock. Lava rock plant. Hi, plant. It's such a pretty plant. It's really pretty. It's starting to get a little windy. Hopefully it's nothing like yesterday about hurricane gale force winds, or it just seriously blew my car all over the road. Took the boys into a, they got stuck on a dust devil, which was quite comical to watch the dust and the weeds blow around them. But yeah, that was awesome. Crossed between where there's a fork, and now it's saying stay on the trail. This is to protect the mythical desert tortoise. I say mythical because I've lived here my entire life and I've never seen one. It would be awesome though. There's Brooklyn and Bailey up ahead. I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the camera. Sorry. I noticed in some of my videos I get a little fingery. But right up here against the rocks, Bailey and Brooklyn. And wow, kind of a cool walk. There's this little rock ravine through here. It's way cool. I want to hike down there. Down in that wash, the trees are starting to get their leaves, which you can definitely tell it's different than Cedar City climate. I've also noticed here in St. George and Washington County that some of the trees are getting their blossoms. We won't get that for another like month and a half, 2 months in Cedar City. But I don't know if you can see on those cottonwood trees down there in the wash, they've got the little green tips for buds that they're getting here soon. That rock looks like a monkey to me. Coming around the corner, see some of Ivan's over there. This is the way we've come, and this is the way they're going. We're heading towards what's called Johnson's Arch. It's like a 200-foot span arch. I myself have never seen it, so I'm kind of excited. For all I know, Bailey and Brooklyn are already there because they kind of deserted me. But there they are. What are you guys doing?
TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's go up here more and then we'll find another spot too. We're making a super cool hiking TikTok.
I'm making a super cool YouTube video. Thought I was going to walk into a cool waterfall. And it is, but there's a broken pipe that's feeding it. Or an old pipe. But it's neat up in here. Down in here, I should say. All right, so there's the arch to the side.
It goes through.
There. So we're here up here in the canyon. The arch is right there. I'll back down and show you again in a minute. Beautiful red hills that surround us. Little creek that runs through it. All right, so there's the big arch right there. Sorry about the wind. We're kind of in this beautiful little alcove. The mountains are pretty high. But yeah, there's the Johnson's Arch. Trail's closed. You're not allowed to go up there. But it is a pretty neat, big, heavy-duty arch. It'd be fun to go across the top. There's the end of the hike. We've got a little alcove. Obviously stay on the trails. I already broke that rule once. Oopsie. And you get down in here and it's just a little peaceful grotto. All right, I'm heading out of the canyon. Headed that way. The arch is just on the other side of that. You see Ivans and the Arizona Strip up ahead. And saying goodbye to the canyon. It's beautiful. Definitely recommend this hike. Again, it is closed from March 15th to I believe September 15th for the tortoises. But those are kind of the hotter months to hike anyway, so the fall and spring would be the best. When you're coming to Johnson's Arch, you're going to want to make sure you look out for this wooden fence. This wooden fence is what lets you know to look up, because that's where you're going to find the arch. And there it is again. And I think I hear my children hooping and hollering out there somewhere. That sounds like my children. So yeah, just look for the fence. About 100 yards long. Give you the greatest viewing points for Johnson's Arch. I think they've stopped because I've come by, but there was a lot of really loud frogs just a minute ago. They're pretty cool. I want to go catch one. I love frogs. So here we are still hiking out. The arch is right there. Trail. Bailey and Brooklyn have deserted me for good apparently. So I'm going to hike out and try and find where my children are. This is Gunlock State Park. It is so low for March. I know. Usually, I don't know if that white line up there is where the water typically is. And usually we can get to the dock pretty quick right up there. So I'm on this little, I don't know, inlet, outlet, whatever you want to call it. I have never been on this. It's almost always underwater. There's some fun duckies. I'll have to duck some geese. We can hear the geese echoing over there. Lots of birds. Not very many people. It's very peaceful out today. All right, so we are pretty much finished with the Johnson's Arch Trail. It is at the very beginning of Snow Canyon, just outside of Ivans, Utah, in Washington County. It's a beautiful hike, very family friendly. If you bring littles, just make sure, there's a couple of spots very close to an edge, so just make sure that you watch them at those spots. But otherwise, a very family friendly hike. It's probably about 2 miles round trip, pretty easy. A little rocky once in a while, but I definitely recommend it. This is Jillian's Adventures. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of the awesome hikes of southern Utah. And have an amazing day.